Were you a bit like,
That would be embarrassing if he got knocked out by him.
whoa,
And where does he go from there?
but would you have taken
And
something out as well?
and he's still getting the shot at the side, shot at the side of. Must be
Well,
something going on wrong.
would you?
Danny, would you? That you trying to speak?
Sorry, mate.
Those are the words of Joe the Juggernaut Joyce as he clowns Daniel Dubois. And he was explaining the account that him and his mates went somewhere to go get something for what reason, for whatever reason. And he came back and Daniel Dubois was chinned. And he speaks on how embarrassing that would have been. And on top of that, he's still getting a shot at the title. And that's what I want to counterpunch today. I do find it strange that the type of performance that Daniel Dubois has given us, you know, yeah, you could look at it. Oh, he showed hard. He showed this. He showed that. But if he showed me anything, he showed me that he can be chinned by a guy that may or not have been bought. Okay? And to me, it looked like a fight that was bought. I'm just going to be real. It was like a orchestrated fight that I think that almost went terribly wrong. Now, let me explain. Kevin Ledena did not supposed to go out and do what he did. I think he was just reacting from whatever Daniel Dubois was doing. I think he was paid handsomely for his performance on what he could do versus what he don't supposed to do. And I think what he didn't supposed to do, he almost done. Okay. And Daniel Dubois got shocked. That's why it was so shocking. Because I'm like, okay, you went down 3 times. Once from the punch. The other 2 times you did crouch before you got hit. And I think it was a little bit of both. I think it was the fact that, yeah, not only he was his leg was hurting or whatever, but he was also chinned. Okay? He was also chinned, and I think because of the punch that he received, he didn't want to get hit like that again. And I think because of that, he took a knee, just like he did with Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce punched this guy in the eye so much, then he started landing that right hand until Daniel Dubois was like, you know what? No mas. I'm not doing this no more. I'm not getting hit by this juggernaut another time. I'm not taking another punch. I'm not doing that at all. And the first round, I think, reflected the 10th round of Triple J's fight with him. You know, it's just, he knew, I can't quit against this guy, so I have to do something. And what he did was, he got the knockout in the 3rd round, which, it's another Daniel Dubois combination destruction, just like he did with Trevor Bryant. But then, was it? How much credit could you give it if you already suspect it to be bought or some kind of funny business? Okay? See, that's the thing you just don't understand about boxing. Boxing is so corrupt at times. It's the sport that I love that I hate so much because of that reason. Because we don't know if Kevin Ledena really gave his full or best foot forward after those knockdowns. Okay? It just showed, okay, this guy is capable of hitting Daniel Dubois. And in the first round, Daniel Dubois showed very little resistance. That's the reason why I question the fight itself. Because if Kevin Ledena sensed, and anybody knows, you have some level of discernment, some level of recognition that, look, I hurt this guy. I hurt this MFer, and I'm going after him. He's been down 3 times. So in the 2nd round, that should have been it for Daniel Dubois. If I'm Kevin Ledena, I would have charged Dubois, which Kevin didn't do. That's what made me question that whole fight in its entirety. Now back to Joe Joyce. based on what he's laughing and skinning and grinning about, is the fact that it was a piss poor performance. Danny Dubois damn near got knocked out in a fight that he was destined to win, and he's getting a title shot because of it. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Joyce clowning Danny Dubois in his last performance. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!